Hi everyone! Today we'll be learning how to put comparison students into OnCorps. You might ask yourself, why do we need a comparison student? And that's a great question. Comparison students are students that could qualify for the focus list but ultimately are not served. We're trying to show that Promised Fellow support shows more positive progress in attendance, work completion, and engagement. We can only do this if we have a group of students that are similar to our focus list students but do not receive our services. We would like you to try to gain at least 5 comparison students. You will give comparison students a pre and post SEI. If you need help identifying students for this activity, please reach out to your supervisor. First, open your OnCorps account and prepare to enter a student as you normally would. You'll be creating a new student. Everything will be filled in the same way as you would with a focus list student, except you will make the student inactive. And the reason for the inactive status will be a comparison student. Fill in everything else as you normally would, including the SEI, attendance, and work completion. The only difference with the comparison student is the start date will be 1/1/17 and the end date will be 1/1/17. This way we'll know for sure that these are comparison students. In the general comments, you will write comparison student. After everything has been filled in, save the profile, and you're done with that. Next, for your baseline data, benchmark data, sorry, you will go to Edit Benchmark. Once you're in Edit Benchmark for your new student, you will skip the benchmark data 1, 2, and 3, and go down to benchmark 4 at the end of the year, and you will enter the ending data for that student into benchmark 4. At the end of the year, though. You don't really need to worry about this until much later, and you will be reminded when the time comes that you need to enter this information. You would save this information, and you're done with that. You will choose these students on your own or reach out to your supervisor for help. We'll be sending out an email to supervisors going over this again at mid-year meetings if your supervisor has questions. Now, how should you explain the idea of comparisons to students? We know that you're having these students take the pre and the post SEI, but you will not be working with them. However, these students could be served as they should qualify. They will not be served though. The easiest way to tell students about this will be to tell them that you're trying to get opinions on their school environment and that you might get to help the student more in the future. Either way, we can let the student know that we care about their opinion and their perception of the school environment now and again at the end of the year. If you need guidance on this, please reach out to your supervisor. I have made a list of final notes for you. Make sure the comparison students take a pre and post SEI. Make sure students are inactive, and the reason they're inactive is comparison student. Also, please write comparison student in any notes at the bottom of the page. Make sure the start and end date is 1/1/17. Enter all post data into benchmark 4 and skip benchmarks 1 through 3. This entry will be done at the end of the year. Please have your 5 comparison students entered by February 16th and contact your supervisor, trainer, or PF leader for help if needed. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to us. I hope this helped you all to better understand comparison students, their importance, and how to enter their data, and how to talk to students about obtaining that data. Have a great day, and thanks so much for listening.